Hey everybody, so Professor Tychek here. Just want to give everybody a quick update on the progress here. So we're going to look at the shops. And believe me, this was a lot of work because over a year ago I developed the inventory management system, which allows you to pick up items that you loot off of creatures, or if you chop down a tree, or harvest a plant, smash up a rock to get the ore. But then recently I started thinking about setting up the system for the stores in the game that sell you things. So what you're about to see is a very simple process that's taken for granted as players, but took a significant amount of data, variables, thoughts, and rewrites. In fact, I was working on this last weekend and I had it going perfectly, but then for some reason, the next day, Sunday, I took a look at it and it wasn't working anymore. So I must have done something or added something that broke my code. So I reverted back to a copy that I made, a backup 3 iterations prior, because that's how far back I had to go to reset and rebuild my shop, rebuild all of the code involved in buying items, checking whether you have inventory available to put that item into your inventory, uh, whether that item costs more than the money you have, whether that item is out of stock. So I'm gonna go ahead here, get a couple hundred units here. I'm gonna click on my guy or the sign. I'll go over to buy goods. So I can buy some clay, I can buy some red fiber pants, some glass, steel, peas, and then some sulfur. Now watch what happens when I buy the sulfur. Okay, I go down here. Okay, the sulfur was free, and I'm doing this to demonstrate that you have to think about all the costs, and nothing was taken out of that. Now, the item's gone, I can't click on it anymore. If I try to click here, it'll say not enough inventory, just not doing anything. Okay, so now let's go pick up some clay. I bought some clay. Notice that it dropped down from 2 to 1, and I've got 199 currency now instead of that 200 total. Now, if I'm going to go over here to the glass, which is more expensive, same thing will happen. We'll have 3 here, and watch what happens. I buy one, and then that costs 100. Now, if I want to buy another one, not enough money to buy this item. You wouldn't believe how much programming and logic, just human logic and then computer programming logic, it took to get to just this. Because there's all kinds of other conditions where a player would hit this button expecting to buy the item. Like not enough money, not enough inventory, not enough inventory space. So let's just look at your inventory for a minute here. Like you have 30 spots. If all 30 are taken up, I have to account for that. I can't let the player buy an item when they don't have enough inventory for it. On top of that, if they already have glass and they're buying a second piece, even though their inventory is full, they can still buy the glass. So I have to account for that scenario as well. So it takes a lot of work to develop not only an inventory system, but a sales system that talks to each other. Both systems talk to each other. Not to mention, you can still do cool stuff in this room, like blow this up, loot it, and there's my unit there. Still jump around, talk to this guy, hello there, jump around, things like that, on top of just buying items.